So when I'm on the phone, we'll put it down, so.
Also, I'll let you know we are streaming this one. When I say, you're live, you are live.
Okay. You just said that.
Yeah. You're live.
Good afternoon. We're here this morning to, for the Auburn Housing meeting on the 4th. And could everybody stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. No public comment. I don't see any. Presents the 2023 budget.
iPhone.
iPhone.
Hey Gary, you ready? Okay, I'm gonna put you on speaker. Okay, Gary.
Okay, hello everyone.
Hi Gary, how are you doing? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. So I take it you're at the budget point.
Yes,
I
sir.
hope, yeah. You have the budget in front of you. Should say pages 1 of 15 on the top. Just want to make sure we have the same packet.
Everybody have that?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, well, let me give the highlights of the changes this year. If you can turn to page 3 of 15, that's the calculation of the subsidy and the ANUEL, the annual non-utility expense level, for the 400 program. Last year, we were at $355,198. DHCD allowed a 9% increase to that. So we now have $387,166 as our base year. We also, if you remember last year, we couldn't figure out why we weren't entitled to the extra maintenance for our mini splits. They denied it last year, but they finally this year came out on the schedule. So we're actually getting an additional $9,300 towards maintenance of those mini splits. I think they're finding, yes, they save a lot of energy, but they also cost more to maintain. So the requested subsidy that we're actually getting from DHCD next year is still only $17,086. So we're not getting much subsidy, and that's because we're able to maintain a high revenue stream from our rents. Okay, so the next page is page 4 of 15, which is our salaries for all our positions. There is no change to the administrative staff levels. You do notice, I know attached to this is also the calculation of the executive director's salary schedule, which I know in the past, Lori was at or over maximum, so she didn't get any increases, but this year it's finally caught up so that there is an increase in there for the executive director, and a 5% increase to each of the administrative staff, which was part of the budget guidelines. Also, for maintenance-wise, Lori had us added, because we did get additional funds on the ANUEL, an additional 15-hour position for maintenance. So that's why you'll see that we have 3 part-timers now and 3 full-time maintenance positions. Any question on the salaries before we go on?
Any questions?
No.
No.
Okay, all right. The next page, which is our page 5 of 15, those break down our insurances that we have to pay from the property, both our federal and our state. The state one, I think we just got the bill, and I think we paid that to the Hayes Group. That did go up a percentage, but I did budget that in there. Let's see, the retirement fund, which is what we contribute to Worcester County Retirement, that one is pretty much known for 2 of the quarters. The other 2 was an estimate, and I'm estimating the increase. And then we have the other main one is our group insurance, which is the health insurance for our retirees and employees. Let's see. That at $70,000, and I think that's probably close to it. But if we hope, obviously, when we go out to bid, we might be able to get something less than that, but we will see. We're also budgeting for a trailer with ramps. Again, 50% from the state, 50% from the federal. We're budgeting for a leaf vac. That's obviously to vacuum up the leaves. 50% state, 50% federal. And then the miscellaneous maintenance equipment, which I think Lori had the list of those things. I think there's some chainsaws, some weed whackers, different things, but I'm budgeting that also as 50% state, 50% federal. So that's items, and we're also budgeting a line item for extraordinary maintenance for apartment turnover and emergencies as needed at $20,000. That's in case we have things that come up that are outside of the operating budget. We have a line item for that funding. That could be anywhere from painting apartments or replacements of the heat pumps. Okay, the next page 7 of 15, will give you the breakdown of where we stand for our operating reserve. If we do 5.5, minimum is 57.1. I'm estimating our reserve based upon our budget to end our fiscal year, which I won't know until we close the books, at 161,398. But I will tell you, I have a strong feeling that that's going to be much higher than that, because one of the items that's out of that is the extraordinary items that we budgeted last year that we didn't do. So, and that was the truck. So when I say our reserves could be as low as 37% next year, I don't believe that to be true. And again, we won't know that until we close the books sometime in February. But so that's an item to just remember and to understand that we'll get an update on when we close the books. Our 689 program is pretty much the same. It's just level funded. I know Lori we try to get an increase in that rent whenever we can. That reserve and at the level funded budget to taking nothing from operating reserves. The federal budget is in good shape, operating reserve wise. We're estimating that to be, and again, we're flipping on to page 15 of 15, which talks about operating reserve of the federal, to be estimated at the end of next year at $393,544. And that is also net of our OPEB liabilities, which is obviously on the books for both state and federal. And we really want to compare those to be our actual operating reserve. So operating reserve in the federal is very good. All the other line items I'm budgeting is pretty much same as we have in the past to keep everything going. And I think overall the budget is very workable and I think maximizes our resources. Are there any specific questions?
Do you have any question? I don't see any.
Okay. I think Lori probably has the pages that you need to sign, but we definitely will need a motion to accept the budgets as presented. and a vote.
So moved
Motion
to approve the budget.
approve the budget
Right, state
23.
I'll second it.
You second? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None. It's a vote.
Gary, do they have to do a separate vote on me, the salary?
There also has to include in that motion, included is the executive director's salary. So that needs to be included in that, which would be approving the budget and the executive director's salary of $94,963.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? None. Okay, Gary.
Okay, well, thank you very much. I'm sitting down here working on all kinds of stuff.
Well, good luck with that.
Thank you, Gary.
That's okay.
Take care,
Thank-
Gary. Thanks.
Oh,
Good job on the
any-
budget.
Call me if you have any questions. Thank you.
Thanks,
Okay, Gary. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Anybody have any questions for Laurie? You guys all set?
No, we're all set.
Okay, now we just have to make sure we sign what we're supposed to sign.
Okay, we did the budget one. Do a discussion and vote to approve the minutes of December 7th, 2022. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? None.
Yes, sweetie. Print up here.
Give that one. Executive Director's Report.
Do you have the minute with you? Monica wasn't here.
Okay, you're gonna have to
She
abstain.
had
Want me to
to
signature
abstain.
too?
Rosie
Monica,
also.
you're gonna have to abstain because you weren't here for the last meeting,
Oh, okay,
or that meeting,
okay,
okay?
okay, sure.
Okay, thank you.
And Rosie too.
And who?
And put today's date.
Rose too? Rose, you're gonna be abstained from the vote on the minutes. You weren't here.
So.
What date was that for?
We got a problem.
What date was
So,
that, the last meeting?
What was the date of the last meeting?
7th.
The 7th.
Yeah.
December 7th.
So you want me to do which
So
ones you're giving me,
Roberta
right?
can-
Is that
I
correct?
wasn't
You
here.
have to sign that as of
And
today.
you would have
Yep,
to.
that's what I'm doing.
I don't think I was here because I was
Sakes.
sick, I was in the hospital. on the
Let me
8th.
see a minute.
No, not December, I thought you said September.
No, December.
No, you were here.
No, I was here, thank you.
You were
Roberta,
here.
Sharon, and Wayne.
Yeah.
Okay, the other thing we have to certify is the lead paint
Such a big one.
notification. We don't have it. So, I have to do a report and they review
For the
part of
meeting.
the budget process.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
The only lead they ever found was on a bench out in front of the community home.
That's it?
Yeah,
Well, that was great.
yep, so that was the end of the lead.
That's wonderful.
no.
Okay, so on the lead
Points. No, 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 no,
certification,
no, no, no.
you have to sign as the chairperson, so you're
Okay.
signing right there. And then everybody signs below there. Okay, those two are done? You're gonna sign Penny Rosie before the budget. Yeah, that's your copy.
I'm just looking to see where the one is that says yes. I don't see any that say yes.
Where's the yes?
Well, you know, there was one place that you found like,
Oh, no, that's not on there.
no,
It was on a bench that got removed.
yes, okay. Okay, so That's why you have to sign both of them.
This is yours, and this is yours. And these are yours, and
I'm
this-
just going through those to write on here because I didn't sign my initial there.
Okay. So you're not finished?
I'm not done.
And that's yours.
I went through, did I need to go through all of it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay. I went through it. I'll finish it. Sorry.
So I'm still waiting for the results of the federal inspection. I put in a call this morning, and I'm waiting for a call back. That was done on December 2nd. We should have had, I mean, they need
Yes.
to get in the game. But we're still waiting for that. We're starting the recertification process with Packagug Village, and then we have the state coming in next week to talk about CHAMP, the waiting list.
Mhm.
So, there's a bunch of people coming, I'm not sure why, but we'll see.
Does everyone get to sign these two?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did you want me to sign these ones? No, it was just those 2 pages, these go with it.
Oh, wow. Do I keep this one?
Yep, that's yours. So, we're trying to clean up 2022 and move forward with 2023. We're gonna redo our projects, close out the ones that either didn't get completed for whatever reason, and address some new ones that we found.
Thank you.
And that's basically it. We're having trouble filling, we have a vacancy at Pheasant Court. We've had some trouble getting people to take it. We've contacted them, and they're saying it's too small, it's whatever, but we'll talk to the state about that when they come next week. But other than that, I don't have anything else to say. Believe it or not,
You done?
I'm done.
Okay, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Any members' items? Seeing none? I mean, yeah, members' items. Any members' items? No? No. Okay. Public comment? Seeing none. Date for next meeting? Are we gonna go back to a regular schedule monthly meetings
We're on that now, aren't we?
on the
Yeah.
first week?
The first Wednesday of the month, at 10 a.m. is the,
Okay, our next meeting will be February 1st.
unless I need to call one in between. We gotta
Yes.
start, there's some policies that we need to vote on. We've gotta start going through all our policies again and make sure that they're all current. But
Yeah.
you'll get the policies prior to the meeting so that you can review them, so that when you come to the meeting, you have any questions, we'll address them, and then we'll vote and call it a day.
That's good.
But other than that, I think we should be pretty good for at least a month.
Okay. No public comment. And yeah, we got the date for February 1st, 2023, 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. I need a motion to adjourn.
Motion?
Second.
She
Okay.
seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None. Have a good day, everybody.
Signing off.